I really like army movies and TV shows and shit. Did you ever see mini series on TV called The Pacific?
No.
Really, really good quality, and it pretty much goes through all that sort of shit. Like, shows you really intense shit. Like, there's this one point where one of the main characters, they were just through this massive firefight, and it's the next day, and they're on patrol, walking around and shit, and they're having a break, having a cigarette, and they look over, and there's all these dead soldiers. They're all American,
Yeah.
and one of them's just sitting there. No, it's a Japanese dude's just sitting there, and he's missing the top of his head. And it was raining, like recently, so his head's all like filled up with like blood and water. It just looks really fucked up, gross, realistic. And there's this really fucked up character in the show, because he's like that because he's been around all this sort of shit, and he's throwing rocks into the guy's head.
Mm.
And the main character dude just looks over at him and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, man?" Just walks off. Something like that.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. It's a pretty intense show. Really good quality. Oh, it's really messed up. Or even the whole zombie or bio virus shit, you know what I mean? Like man-made viruses.
Mm.
Biological warfare, that's what I was that's what I was looking for. That and nuclear warfare, they're like the two worst. And it's like anything, like a virus could just be set off easy and spread. And we're at the point where like we're making the impossible happen.
Yeah.
It's scary to think that like there could, it's possible for there to be a virus that could be very similar to reanimating a corpse, or making someone have a virus that's like the rage virus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that would mutate someone and just make them extremely angry. Because it's already out there. Like, a good example's like rabies. I know people talk about this a lot, but if there was ever a zombie outbreak thing, I know people say like, I'd fight and, I'd be a nutcase and shit. I mean, it'd be very intense and anything could happen. But I'd fight with all I've got. Like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fight. I'm not gonna be the kind of person that just gives up.
I reckon that I'd be a pussy about it. I'd find myself somewhere to hide and I'd just sit there.
I wouldn't try to be a hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I was about to die, I wouldn't just kind of give in, you know what I mean? I'd fight with everything I've got.
Yeah.
Or if I hate those situations in movies where someone's outnumbered and they always like off themselves. It's like, fight! And it's like half the time they probably could survive it, but they're too, they're too much in a panic, and they just kill themselves. They don't have the courage. Yeah.
Some of them do have some truth to them. Like I've seen one. It was another one of those shows that's supposed to have an unlikely band of survivors in it, and one of them is this really blonde chick, and she's every time there's a zombie, she's just screaming and crying and whinging.
Yeah.
And the one moment where she gets separated and she's on her own, there's like one zombie, and she just she doesn't run or anything. She just sits there screaming. There's one zombie.
And there actual is people out there that do shit like that.
That would, yeah.
Yeah. They get frozen. They just go stiff. They freeze. But yeah, yeah. If I was in a situation where I had like a handgun, all I had was like a full clip left, and there was like 10 or 12 zombies after me, you could, there's a good chance of you being able to get out of it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like if you're trapped in a room and they're breaking through the door, you could easily get you could get close range shots on their head.
Yeah.
You take most of them out, and the last couple ones you just fight through.
Yeah.
Like if that sort of shit happens, you should always have a handheld weapon, like a melee weapon, and a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of weapon would you prefer to have if you were in that sort of scenario? Now,
It's a hard one to say.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a survival scenario, so
Yeah.
if you choose something like an MG, you have to lug that around all the time.
I know. That's why I'm more of a handgun and a shotgun kind of man with that sort of shit. But if I'd be practical. I'd try to survive to the utmost, so I'd have to go with a handgun.
And also remembering if this was a realistic virus, they wouldn't exactly be overly strong. So if you got good arm strength, you could probably machete most of them.
Yeah, who says that they're stronger? Like they're just angrier. Yeah. I would always have a machete or some sort of metal or like a bat or something, or like a baton. Those ones that you throw out with centrifugal force and they extend.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, you just have one of those in your pocket and pull it out and just. But yeah, I'd probably go with a handgun. Or even having a decent rifle would be good for like long range situations, but
realistically, I think I'd run with 2 G18s because I have a. No, think about it.
Yeah.
If you have a proper clip, you'd have a lot of ammo, and if in a panic scenario, you can lock them out full auto.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking, I'd probably, if I had to choose 2 guns, it'd probably. But it's hard to say because I can't help but keep wanting to say, like machine gun or something.
Yeah, it's definitely the better choice, but you can't lug it around.
Yeah, it's heavier, and it would, there'd be more issues with like jamming, and it's, I don't know. Handgun's more reliable.
Depends. They still do jam, remember that.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I'd have a shotgun over my back.
Yeah.
Have like one or even 2 guns. Who knows? Like 2 handguns. One on the leg and one on the side, or even one on the chest. And you always got to have a knife on you too. Have a knife on your ankle. Or even on your chest, doesn't matter. But always got to have a knife.
Yeah.
And I'd probably have like what I was saying before, like one of those baton things or something.
I'm not sure how strong one of those would be.
They can break bones, man.
Huh.
They can fuck shit up. I always used to think like, that wouldn't do anything, but I've seen them in action and they can do like real damage.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. If you got that on your temple, like right in the middle of the head, you'd be dead. I have a very severe injury. You'd be very lucky to get out of that. Yeah, even if you're a nutcase and you manage to like hold yourself up in a secure structure and you had um, access to a lot of cool weaponry, I would love to own a bow and arrow. Eh?
Hell, bow and arrow.
That would be sick. Eh? Just being on the top of the roof and there's a huge crowd of zombies and you just bowing them.
In that situation, I'd love to have a Gatling gun.
Oh, there's so many different things you'd love to do. Eh? Or have grenades.
Yeah, an
Or
unlimited supply of grenades.
Or Molotovs. Just throw all these Molotovs into the crowd. Or get like a jerry can, get like a big gas bottle, and just rig some flares to it and kablamo. Or even a flamethrower or something. That'd be wicked. Stand on the edge and. Because they're so stupid, they don't even like try to get away. They're just like, I'm melting. I wish there'd be a really good survival horror game. There hasn't been one in years now.
I can tell you of one that's really good.
What's that?
But Daisy.
Yeah. I kind of mean like on consoles.
The standalone might be coming out on PlayStation 4, but that's not confirmed.
Yeah. I'm going from like history of playing games like that. You know, there were good games, but it hasn't been a real good one in a long time.
Yeah.
Last good survival horror game that I played was Dead Space 2. Like, it came very close to what I wanted, because you want the horror. You want to actually be scared when you're playing. You want to feel it. You want to be in the moment and shit. And a lot of people go with the action side of things these days, especially Resident Evil.
Yeah. If you want that horror thing, I can tell you that you probably shouldn't get Dead Space 3.
Yeah, I've heard. I wanted to buy it before it came out, but I've been paying a lot of attention to it, and I can just tell.
Yeah.
But the second one was good. Good game. What was another one? Yeah, and Silent Hill. Silent Hill hasn't been good for a long time now. I really like the third one and the one after that one. But yeah, like the horror aspect, they did that really well, and the puzzles and shit. Really creepy games, eh?
I only ever played Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, that wasn't bad either.
I didn't like it.
But yeah, it was really slow. But yeah, been wanting that. It's like Resident Evil. Capcom's so... Oh, I fucking hate Capcom. A lot of people hate Capcom. Especially what they've done with Resident Evil. They'd make so much money and have so much success if they just go back to the way it used to be.
Yeah.
Make it scary and more realistic. None of this over-the-top action shit. I mean, I still like the games because I'm a fan of Resident Evil, but the last two games have just been way too different. I remember playing the second one when I was really young, and it scared me. You know, I had moments where you had, like, it's really cheesy and like outdated now, but back then, no one ever seen that shit before. Even the Jackson 5, they had a couple good songs. ABC and Rockin' Robin and all that.
Rockin' Robin?
Yeah.
That was theirs?
Yep. That's Jackson 5.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't think that's true.
I know they've sung it. I've got it on CD, and it's like the most famous version. It might be like a cover song, but yeah.
I don't know. I've only ever heard one version, and it wasn't by the Jackson 5, you know.
Yeah. That's the most famous version. Whenever you hear it in a movie, it's the Jackson 5 version.
Every time when I've heard it, it was the version that I know.
You should research that.
Fuck. Wow. The jets in Battlefield are a hell of a lot stronger than what they are in the PS3 version. You still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like grinding it against the ground and shit, and it's like... It's just taking it. Oh, you bastard. Huh. I hate it when that happens. Some guy was on the server that I'm screwing around on, and I didn't even know he was here. I only just realised because some of the objectives have been taken.
Yeah. You haven't seen him yet.
No, I didn't see him at all.
Has the match started, or are you waiting for players?
I'm screwing around in an empty server.
So you're waiting for players?
No, I don't want people to join. I want to screw around. But now, I have to go and take those objectives back, because if someone joins, they're going to be on the other team. And if they have more objectives than my team, they're going to be more inclined to stay. So I have to go take the objectives.
I can just quit and find another server.
Took me ages to get into this one. When we were talking about, you know, this generation and all that shit, I was getting pissed off because I couldn't find a server that would let me stay in it. I kept getting kicked out.
Yeah. You haven't played much multiplayer, I don't know.
I haven't played much of Battlefield at all.
Yeah.
You'd think with how much I love it that I would have played it to shit already, and you'd think I'd already be a colonel, but...
No. You've already played it heaps.
Yeah.
And you don't know anyone else that plays on PC.
I only know one guy, but, you know, he's one of Rav's friends, and yeah.
I was meaning to ask, have you spoken to him yet or anything?
That's one of the problems, like, I can't... Every time that I'm able to talk, he's never online. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm not able to.
And whenever you ask him to, he's not available or whatever.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does.
I'd love to, like, on the next Battlefield, just do it, like, pro. You know what I mean? Like, have a proper squad and do everything properly and don't fuck around or nothing, really.
I mean, like, play strategically, like how Battlefield is meant to be played, you know?
I always try to play like that, but I always end up, you know, lag or, like, fucking around or something. But I'd love to just do that on the next one, you know what I mean? Like, do it properly. If you or me could, like, you know, find a way to have the same setup, and, like, I had a good connection and shit, I think I have a good connection by the time it comes out.
Yeah.
We could, yeah. It'd be awesome. We could play together like I've always wanted to play together on Battlefield. Because we've had our moments. I think we could, you know, yeah.
No, shit. I'm getting it for PC, not PS4.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you never know. I might get it for PC.
But you're gonna need a real beefy computer to run it.
Yeah. Oh, you never know. One day you might come about having a PlayStation 4. Because you
I got
said
a lot of shit on my list that I want to buy.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what I mean. Never say never. Anything can happen.
Something I really don't like is the potential of machinimas and movies and shit that you can make with Battlefield. And only very few people have tried to do it. I mean, you have these really big open areas. You can find a way to get rid of your gun. You know, you could, do proper camera work and shit.
Oh, that's really disgusting looking colour. Changing that. I don't understand why people would like orange. Like, as a colour for the car.
Well, it depends exactly what tone and what car you put it on.
Oh yeah, like, I can understand like a brighter more metallic looking orange maybe. But like, it's more of the brown looking orange.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that bronzy looking orange, I hate it.
Yeah. I like that, the Dukes of Hazzard orange, you know that
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
That's a fucking nice orange.
that is perfect. Perfect orange. Good example.
But then again, it only looks good on certain cars. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you could put that on a Porsche Carrera GT. I
Yeah.
don't think you could do that.
Like an exotic or something, but it looks really good on a muscle car.
Yeah.
Or like a tuner car or something. Yeah, yeah, totally. It's always, you always got to have white, black, red, or I'm forgetting one. Silver? Silver's good.
Yeah.
Green could be good too.
Oh.
I'm talking like really green. Not that like
You mean-
dark green color. Like it can look good on some cars.
You mean lime?
Yeah.
Lime green.
Yeah, kind of like lime green. Like more glossier looking green, not the darker, earthier looking green. Depends. But yeah, most of the time I go with black. Black or silver if I'm driving a car. Shit, my computer's about to die. God damn it. Sucks, I've only got one spot on my PowerPoint, so like every half an hour I've got to switch my internet over with my computer charger.
Oh shit.
So annoying.
Why don't you get a splitter?
I can unplug something, but I'd rather have it plugged in. You know what I mean?
No, why not get a splitter? Like, you know. You know, like a power board.
Yeah, I've got a power board. It's full though.
Buy another.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do that. It's that kind of thing you just never think about. But it's something you could really use. I should really buy a bigger one. I want to get one that can have like as many like points as possible, because I've only got one PowerPoint in my room. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that feel.
The way they designed houses back in the day, they were fucking stupid because they didn't have as much electrical stuff. It's understandable, but it's so annoying. You should always have at least 2 PowerPoints in a room, on each side of the room.
I only have one PowerPoint and only one plug runs basically everything in my room.
Same. And it's not good. It's not good to do that. Like, I wish to at least have another PowerPoint. So I got my telly, my speakers, my PlayStation, and my computer hooked up.
Yeah, I've got everything. You know, all my fans, all my air conditioning, computer monitor,
Yeah,
TV, PlayStation, VCR, PlayStation 2, speakers, fucking everything hooked into the one plug.
yeah. I only got 4 plugs on my control thing, my board.
I've got 3 boards. It's not enough.
Yeah, yeah. What you
I've
got?
got too much shit.
You got one plugged into another board.
Yep.
Ah, shit, man. You shouldn't do that. It's not good.
No. Why not?
It's really not good for power, man. And safety reasons as well. If you had like a, what's the word? Power surge or something, you'd be fucked.
No, that's alright. The main board, which is hooked directly into the power board, the power socket, is one of those really, really high-end surge protector ones.
Ah, that's good. But still,
Yeah.
it's not good for power. It chews up a lot more power doing that.
Yeah.
People don't realize how much power they could save if they were just smarter about it, if they just knew.
Mm.
Like, there's so many different, like, most new things these days have a energy saver option, or there's ways around things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a sleep mode, or, you know, you don't have to have stuff running all the time. And a lot of people leave stuff on standby. You should always turn the standby off and turn the PowerPoint off. Always
Yeah.
turn my PowerPoint off when I'm not using anything. 'Cause it saves a lot of power.
Mm. Yeah.
I know a lot of people that have their computers on like 24/7.
Hello.
So stupid. Who are you saying hello to?
Better computer on 24/7. Hello.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like ridiculous people that just like leave it on if they're like out for like a whole day or 2 days.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, but you really shouldn't. You save so much power. It's like computers would be like at the top of the list of like shit that chews up power in a household.
Oh yeah.
That, TV and lights, they're the 3 big things.
Hmm. Yeah.
Lights aren't actually as bad as people think. If it's actually better to leave a light on like completely for one time, you know what I mean? Like it's better to leave it on than keep turning it on and off.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Because it requires more power to turn it back on again.
Yeah. And they actually say that light bulbs last longer if you don't do that. There's actually a light bulb that's won a world record. It's in the Guinness World Records for being on the longest, and it's been on for like 70 years or something.
Yeah.
And it's in a fire station in America.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, eh? And it's true, like I've noticed it since I've known about that. They do last longer, and then the more if you switch them on and off, that's how they fuck up. Because it always happens when you turn it on and off. You know what I mean? Like you never really remember a light blowing just from being on.
I've had a
I've had it happen.
light.
But it's not
I've had a light that
common.
literally blew up, literally,
Yeah,
and it was turned on at the time.
I've
Yeah,
seen that.
literally exploded. Glass flying everywhere.
I've only seen that once, and it was a really old, one of those old school screw-on light bulbs.
Yeah.
It was in a basement. No, it was in a cellar. We went in the cellar and flicked the light on, and it just bang. It's like if you're
Yeah.
underneath that shit, fucking do some damage.
Yeah, definitely.
That happens a lot with really overpowered professional lights, like people that are using like photography or movies. They explode a lot because they get so hot.
Yeah.
It's happened
My
a lot.
dad my dad actually went up on stage once, and the lights that they use to light the stage generate a shitload of heat,
Yeah.
like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, that's why, like, you see people sweating so much when they do theatre and stuff,
Yeah,
or singing, or opera, or whatever. Oh, I can't remember what I was going to say now. What was the gist of what we were just talking about?
light bulbs.
Light bulbs, that's it, light bulbs. Yeah. Yes. Have you ever been in one of those blue lights before? Or had one of the blue lights on?
You mean UV?
Yeah, they're like purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like everything that's white goes really bright and glowy.
Yeah, yeah.
So like when you smile, your teeth are all like glowing.
Mm.
And if you've got glow in the dark stuff, it's like even brighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. I remember I used to have this bowling alley near me that would do that. That'd have like UV nights.
Shit.
And they'd have glow in the dark bowling balls. It's really cool. Everything looks cool in UV.
So they like turn off all the main lights, just have the UVs on.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
They had like one or two lights up at like the main desk and the arcade thing, but like the whole main area was all in UV and it was really dark. But it looked really
Damn.
cool because they had heaps of lights and fluorescent and glow in the dark stuff. And they had these huge screens that they used to play like music videos on and shit. And you could go on the karaoke thing and like, oh, not karaoke, the jukebox, and you could actually like request what song you wanted to come up next. It's cool.
Yeah.
I remember it was 3 songs I picked, but I put Bon Jovi on first. It's good. Good old Bon Jovi.
You'd be surprised at how many people love him.
I love him. I'm not afraid to say that. Because it's really easy to sing along with the songs.
Oh, halfway there.
Wow.
Living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh.
He's had so many hits. They've had so many hits. Yeah. And it's really easy to sing along with their songs. It's hard not to like the songs. I don't care what people think. And it's not... I like music that's not like overly themed about something. Like it's not really aggressive, not really happy, not really... Well, happy's good, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The lyrics aren't heavy. It's just like a good song you can just sing along to and not think about really.
Yeah.
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 How the fuck did I survive that? You know that big massive tower on Operation Firestorm?
Yeah.
I just fell off that shit and I survived.
The fuck?
But now I'm like drunk or some shit, you know? I'm recording too, so like... I might play that back in slow motion in the final cut. The fuck? The screen's all waving around and shit, like what the fuck?
Drunken field.
Exclusive Battlefield Premium feature. Drunk mode. No wait, I don't have premium for the computer. Elite veteran status feature. Drunk mode.
Oh man, do you know what I could eat right now?
What?
Gyros.
Euros.
Do you like gyroses?
What's that?
It's like you know, pita bread.
Ah.
You know, like that bread that they use for wraps when they wrap up like chicken with salad and shit in it.
Ah, yeah.
It's like a thick one of those. Not really thick, but you know, thicker. And they put lettuce, onion, and really, really, really greasy and awesome meat in it. It's usually lamb or chicken, and they cover it all in oh man, like the best sauce you ever have. They cover it in garlic sauce.
Damn.
Do you like garlic?
Yeah, garlic's alright.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. You gotta try Euros, man. Oh, they're so good. Everyone jokes that they're a hangover cure, or like whenever you're drunk, you can always go Euros because they're just extremely fatty, greasy. Oh man, I could always go a Euros or Schnitzel pack. Chicken schnitzel chips and really thick, rich gravy. Nom, nom, nom. Extra salt.
Sounds like diet food.
Oh man, and a massive glass of Coke.
Yeah.
That's like my definitive meal. If I was on death row and had to have my last meal, that's what I'd have. I really like beef stroganoff as well. That's a shit.
Ah, yeah.
And spaghetti, good old spaghetti.
Yeah.
Really meaty spaghetti. Gotta have. I hate when people have heaps of noodles. Like fuck all meat. Gotta have heaps of meat and heaps of sauce.
Yeah, spag bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
get
cheese. Heaps of cheese too.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Parmesan's welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. Ah, so good. And a piece of garlic bread, some bread. Oh, I'm really hungry now.
What the fuck?
I never got how people like pies so much. Like, I like them, but I prefer a sausage roll any day.
Fuck.
What's going on?
Oh, people join the fucking server.
Ah.
Fuckers.
Oh man, wish I had a sausage roll now.
Nah, screw it, I might as well play.
You gonna play with them?
Ah, fuck it.
How many?
It was only 4 people.
Yeah.
The question begs, yes. Oh, what the hell, my microphone isn't detected, it isn't like saying things. That's weird. Like, that's not broadcasting, what the hell?
I'm just gonna grab a drink. Be right back.
I kinda wish he had a mic though. Like, he's in a chopper so he can't exactly use the text chat.
Is it just you and him on the team, or anyone else?
Yeah, it's just me and him on the team.
Who's on the other team?
I know a couple of other randoms.
2, 3?
I can repair. Yeah, it's 4 people in the entire server.
Okay, so 2 against 2.
Yep. We're good. Go.
Do you find it harder or easier to play on PC?
Oh, definitely easier.
With most,
Easier to aim.
is there some
easier to
things
aim.
that are better on console?
No, actually, everything is seemingly better on PC. Hit detection is shitloads better.
And you're
Like
just,
you wouldn't believe.
you're using your mouse and your keyboard.
Yeah.
Cool. Just confirming.
I hope this guy doesn't think that I'm a complete noob, because I only just ranked up in this game to level 1.
Just say, don't worry, I'm not a Battlefield 3 noob, I'm just a PC noob.
Like he's gonna believe me.
Just say that you play on PC, PlayStation 3.
There's exactly a chance he's gonna give a shit, you know. He's trying to fly at the moment.
Oh man. Oh, burn the top of my mouth, damn it.
Oh, we're getting hit by something. Oops, chopper.
Have you ever got a blister on the top of your mouth?
Oh fuck. Hey?
Have you ever got a blister on the roof of your mouth?
I don't think so.
Like above your tongue on the roof? It didn't happen to me until I was older, like until I was like 18, 19. But if you eat something really hot and burn the top of your mouth, you get a real decent blister, eh? And popping it's fucked, eh? Ugh.
Can't say I've ever experienced it.
Oh man, I hope you don't have to. It's possible though, just keep that in mind. It's not good. Doesn't hurt or nothing, it's just feels weird. And it's gross when you pop it because all the pus and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, mucus. Yeah. And then you've got like a weird sensitive bit afterwards and there's like a dangly bit of skin. Ugh. So you got to like tongue the dangly bit off. So it's all clean. Oh man, it's a lot of work. Oh man. I came close. I've got something like that in my mouth at the moment. It's not a blister, but oh man. Fucking hell.
This guy's alright. He's not a bad player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can imagine most people that play on PC would be good.
Yeah. PC is for the elite, as a lot of people say.
Yes. I can't see noobish or just randoms picking the game up and being like, this is awesome.
You never know, really.
Oh, you know what I mean, like, on general, like, it's more of a, on PC, I mean. It's a complicated matter.
Yes.
We've got the whole world in his hands. Got the whole wide world